What's up, guys? It is Carly here, bringing you a day 24 of my 25 days of Christmas horror. And today I'm going to talk about a movie that I actually watched earlier on. If you can't guess, I didn't really watch these all within 25 days. I prepped ahead of time and then of course recorded some videos on the same day, which is why I'm wearing the same clothes in some videos. I'm not just grody and wear the same things every day. But anyway, I watched this one earlier on and kind of like just forgot about, like, I didn't review it or anything. There's a few movies I did that with because like I either was drowsy, fell asleep, or wasn't like all the way paying attention to them. But this one I did pay attention to. I just kind of ended up watching other movies that I'd rather talk about than it. But without further ado, it is Santa Isn't Real from 2023. I watched this on Tubi. I don't know if it's a Tubi original or if it's a low budget film. I don't know. I don't think it's a Tubi original now. I think it's just a low budget film that dropped on Tubi in 2023. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, so Santa Isn't Real. It's basically about this girl who is attacked in the opening scene. You see Santa Claus come down the chimney and he attacks her and he like slashes her like wrist, like kind of. It's like farther up the arm, but either way, he slashes in an area that, of course, looks suicidal-esque, and she doesn't die, but she falls into a coma for almost an entire year. So by the time she wakes back up from the coma, of course, it is Christmas time again, and of course, no one believes her that she tries saying, "Oh, I didn't try to commit suicide. Santa came down and attacked me and tried to kill me," and all this stuff. Of course, everyone's like, yeah, honey, let's get you to bed. They all think she's crazy, but her friends basically are going, I think they're going to like a cabin or something for Christmas time, and she's like, "I'll go," and they're like, "Oh, really? We didn't think you'd want to go because, it's a rough time of year for you." But she's like, "I'll do it," and then, Santa comes back and, of course, starts killing everybody. So it's kind of the whole movie her trying to convince everybody of what happened. There's also like some drama sprinkled in there with her friend. Like, her boyfriend is now dating her best friend, like secretly. They started just dating within, he got over her real quick within what, like 11 and a half months, and it was not with the best friend, so there's drama there. Yeah, I didn't really care for this one too much. It was one of those ones where the plot was kind of ridiculous to the point where it was easy to get invested in. Like, I was invested, I will say, because I'm kind of like, oh, how's this gonna really play out? But at the same time, I can't stand the "they're crazy" trope and the whole, like, as soon as she woke up and the freaking doctor's like, "Oh, we want to keep you here for psychological evaluation so you don't do this again." It's like, it's been a year for what? I don't know. I hate the way like suicidal thoughts and all that stuff is handled in real life and in movies, but I won't get into that. That's a whole thing. But but luckily she doesn't have to stay at the stupid hospital to be evaluated for her psych problems, and she is released to her friends, her annoying friends. That's the thing. The movie doesn't really, the characters aren't that likable. I don't really care for the main girl and the friendship. It's one of those movies that makes everybody unlikable because now this guy is dating her friend, and it's awkward because they don't know how to tell her, but he's still pretending that he's dating her, and it's just stupid. I'm not a big fan of that. The acting was like subpar in the film, and then the movie ends up having a twisty type ending. I forget exactly how it plays out, but it doesn't really make any sense, I remember. At least in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but I remember thinking this wouldn't make any sense. So there's that. And then the Santa Claus, like at the beginning of the film, you see it on the cover too. It's just like, it's a mask. It's a Santa mask, and it doesn't look like a real Santa, so it's not even believable in that respect. So yeah, overall, I didn't think this was really that good. Like I said, I at least was invested in what was going to happen, and I think it was just because of how ridiculous the plot seemed. But there definitely is a lull as well in the movie. You know, it has a good opening with this girl getting attacked, and then of course she's in a coma, and then you have a lot of build up to them getting to where they're going and then getting killed off. So it just takes a while to really get going. Yeah, didn't really care for it, wouldn't really recommend it. I'd give it a 3 out of 10. Not too good, not too good. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for joining me for day 24 here of my 25 Days of Christmas Horror, and I'll see you tomorrow for the final day of my 25 Days of Christmas Horror. I don't recommend doing this, guys. I would, if I do this again next year, it'll just be a 12 days of Christmas Horror, which like I said, I've done that in the past, and, but yeah, I pretty much watched every movie worth watching. That's a lie. There's some other ones that I haven't watched, but yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.